Danielle and I'm the chaplain here at the Hub, and I'm the chaplain to Queen's University and Stranmillis College as well. My main responsibility here is leading the staff team who work here, which is a huge joy, and releasing them in their ministries. And then mine's mainly a pastoral role here, so meeting with students one-to-one, discipling them one-to-one, and then I do quite a lot of the teaching and preaching here, particularly at Church of the Res on a Sunday morning, and sometimes at the gathering on a Wednesday night as well.
I am Gail Mercer and I'm the Methodist and Church of Ireland chaplain here at Ulster University, Belfast. I represent the two church denominations here on campus and work as part of an ecumenical chaplaincy team, serving all students and staff across the campus.
The Hub Belfast is one expression of the Church of Ireland and Methodist chaplaincy in Belfast. The Hub is based on Elmwood Avenue, right in the heart of Queen's University campus. We're just a stone's throw from Stranmillis College, from Belfast Met and from Ulster University. We have space for 50 residential students to live with us term time. And our goal as a team is for the Hub to be a place of worship, community and outreach. A place where we can make, grow and journey with disciples of Jesus in these very formative years of their lives.
My name is Rachel and I'm the ministry team lead for evangelism and outreach. A lot of the ministries that we do are centred around food. Students love food and it's a great way to bring people together in hospitality. But more than that, we share God's love with these students. We get to sit down with them and have conversations and listen to them and find out about their life. We offer prayer for them, and we've seen many students come to faith throughout the years, and that's just the most amazing thing. That's why I wake up every day, just to see salvations and just to see even our students being encouraged to be bold in sharing their faith in a natural way, through friendship evangelism, through inviting their friends to events or church, or even just themselves sharing what God's done in their life. One of the amazing opportunities we have here at the chaplaincy is our great relationship with Elms Accommodation, so the Queen's Accommodation down in BT9 Treehouse. So I've been there for 6.5 years, every Tuesday night, but it's been going on long before I came here, probably over 10 years. Yeah, we meet faithfully in Elms and we share a ministry of food and conversation and getting to know students there, and just the amount of international students we get to meet every week and hearing about their lives and chatting to them about faith and about Jesus has been one of the greatest privileges, and we're so happy for that God's opened that door. It's such a privilege, and I believe there's real favour from God there. We've seen students come to faith, and our students do Bible studies with the international students, and lots of students come to church. Through just meeting them in Elms, we've got a whole cohort of lovely Indonesian students at the Church of the Res, and yeah, it's just a brilliant privilege to see how God's moving there across campuses.
My name is James and I'm the worship team leader here at the Hub. I'm involved with a lot of the worship ministries that happen here, so the likes of Worship 101 on a Thursday night. The Worship Academy is something that I've been part of now for the last 2.5-3 years, and also involved with some of the outreach stuff that happens, particularly down at St Stephen's, right beside Belfast Met. Worship 101 is a ministry that started a long time ago. The idea is that it's an hour from 10:30 to 11:30 on Thursday night, where we see anywhere from 200 to 300 students turning up to worship God, and it's just an hour for people to fix their eyes on Jesus and to sing His praise. So the lunch at St Stephen's is for students at Belfast Met, particularly at the Millfield campus. We're right beside it. Basically, we open up the doors of the church and we offer a free lunch to all students and staff here in that area. And the idea is that they come, they get fed, they find a warm place where they can come in and sit down and find people to chat to. We feed them practically, but also we get to know people and we build relationships. Through that, we have been able to build relationships with a great number of students and be able to walk alongside them. Some of it in their faith, sometimes it's just in life in general. There's been lots of situations where people are coming from very difficult life situations, and so we've been able to just draw alongside them and encourage them. We have also had the privilege of seeing a couple of people give their lives to Jesus as well, from simply just coming through the door and getting a free lunch, and then meeting with some of our team and being able to share the gospel with them. So it's been really awesome.
My name is Oliver, and I'm the community lead here at the Hub. As part of my role, I'd be in charge of the likes of the gathering on a Wednesday night. We'd also do other things, such as on a Tuesday night we do a run club for the students. The initiative of it was to get students together and to get them outside and just to do some exercise for their mental health. It's been a really fun and successful club that we've continued to run throughout the semester. Wow. So throughout the week, I would continue to be involved with checking in with the wardens and the students. The wardens for the sake of their houses, to just check everything's going well and if there's any way that we can help them. And then with the students, it would generally just be journeying with the students. I guess from starting the role initially, it was all about building rapport with the students and building a relationship. And then it's one of those things, it's a joyful thing to go out for a coffee with the students and hear everything good about their lives, but there'll also be some stages where they may need some help or just kind of opinions and discussions. So that's a cool thing to be able to help with as well.
In Ulster, the chaplaincy service falls under the Staff and Student Wellbeing Department, and the chaplains, who are part of a small ecumenical team of Christian chaplains, are expected to be available on campus offering a service to all students and staff throughout the week, and attending and participating in different university activities. On Belfast campus, we host a chaplaincy lounge in the Burley building where students and staff can drop in for a cuppa, some quiet time, play board games, play guitar, just hang out with friends. And that's an important part of our ministry, because the chaplains are expected to be available for students and staff dropping in there to offer friendship and a listening ear, and just to offer some hospitality for those who call. On Tuesdays in St Anne's Cathedral Hall, we run a big chaplaincy lunch every week, which brings together students and staff, locals, internationals, all together for community and fellowship. It's just some soup and some bread rolls and sandwiches, and students and staff come for various reasons, mostly for just fellowship and to meet people who are different from other countries and nationalities, but also some students come along because they are genuinely hungry or dealing with student poverty, or because they're lonely as well and isolated and are forcing themselves to come and be somewhere social.
It's not just the food, it's just the people as well. The first time I came here, I made chaplaincy, and here's the space. I really got people to communicate with, and that was the time I felt alone. So chaplaincy helps me to get people, get into cope up with the food as well, people, and it's really nice to have here. And every week I try to come, meet people, have food, enjoy.
This is like a family to me here. You ever get a chance I was introduced myself when I came in as a student last year. When I came in, I thought it was just about coming for lunch and you go back. But when I came in, I noticed it was more than just a lunch. It was family kind of communion together. When you see people from different places, diversity come in and you interact and you tend to live together as one. I think there's this family bonding here, so it keeps everyone going. You see everyone just happy and alive, different places, and we're all going good.
I'm Lydia. I'm a second year student at Stranmillis, and I'm studying primary teaching. So I'd say my favourite thing about living in Hub is the opportunity to live in a community. The very first day we moved in, we were all brought into the church, and Danielle gave us a talk about what we should expect living in Hub. And something she said really stuck out to me. She said that living in Hub isn't just having a bed here, it's living as part of a community. And that has been my experience of Hub. I've just loved getting to live with 9 other people and journeying through the highs and lows of each uni day and getting to eat together, getting to laugh together. It's been amazing. And also getting to meet people from the other houses, getting to meet people from loads of different courses and loads of different personalities. It's just been amazing. The main thing I've been involved with in Hub would be worship. Last year I did Worship Academy, and off the back of it, living here this year, I've been given loads of opportunities, whether that would be helping lead our weekly gathering time, or getting to lead at praise nights that students have put on, or getting to lead at 101. It's just been amazing to have all those opportunities and get to develop even more in that area.
Hi, my name's Eddie. I'm studying Maths and Computer Science at Queen's. Around the chaplaincy, I found so many great Christian influences. There's been people in my house who I've been able to really look up to, and people who I've been able to learn more about myself through talking. My house last year and I started a Bible study that we actually have kept going this long, sort of those great relationships you can make here. And in it, we've been looking at different books and we've been chatting, and there are a few guys there who really I could not look up to more. Like, they're such great Christian influences, and they've helped explain things to me, more tricky questions that I mightn't be so comfortable asking other people, and I've really learned so much from them and through just all the people around Hub, staff included. I love the chance to meet all these new people, the varied faces, the fact that I can walk into any house and just start chatting with people. This community where I can form so many bonds with so many people, and not just superficial bonds where we can talk about things that matter, deep things, Jesus things.
So I'm Naomi, and I'm a second year history student at Queen's University. So the main thing I love about Hub is the community. It's so vibrant, and the amount of people I've met who are just so God-centered, and it's just so fruitful, and everyone just refreshes you. Every interaction you have is so positive, and you come away so filled with God and just so blessing. So we have been involved, a few of the other students have been involved in the prayer room. So we have been able to redesign the prayer room. We kind of added a few new aspects to it. We have a reading corner, and we really prayed into it. We wanted it to be a place that people would associate with prayer and want to go and spend time with God alone, whether that's alone or in a group. It doesn't really matter, but it's just a safe space that we're hoping to launch soon for the new year, which is really, really exciting, and can't wait to see the stories that people have in there, and the blessings that it will bring to the Hub and to the whole of Belfast.
I'm Sam Patterson. I study law at Ulster University. I love the people at the Hub. I think that's what makes it. It's not just a house, it's not just friends, it's a family. And it's random each year, so you get an experience of all different people. And you learn so much about each other and learn to care for each other, cooking meals for each other, good or bad, but that's part of the whole vibe. You can fill every single minute with going to stuff, so you have to find out what you enjoy and where your people are. For me, I love to do sports, so on Monday nights you'll find me at the football at UCO. Tuesday nights we are off to do toasties and tunes. I was able to go along last night, and you get involved in, you can make toasties, you can do a bit of outreach, you can just do a bit of chatting, or you can just chill and play some games. Wednesdays are the gathering, where we all come together and have a lovely meal, and it's really good. We get a bit of teaching as well, which really helps us in our walk with God. And after that you have more choice. Thursdays again, a bit later in the night, is obviously Worship 101 at the Hub. Praise that is just such a great feel to end the week. University comes to an end for me on a Thursday night, and just that really finishes off my week at the Hub. When I came to university, I had so much worry, I had so much fear of the people I'll be around, what culture I'll be in, what the Hub will be like for me, and those three things were really prominent in my mind, because this is a real time of transformation, a time of change, a time of growth especially. So when I came to the hub, I knew of God. I didn't exactly have a relationship with Him, but being in this culture of people who care for you, who give you good teaching and want to see you grow, has really helped me. You go through highs and lows in your journey, and the hub can be there for you through it all. It's not just to support you when you're lower, to help you when you're high. They just give you everything you need, and for me, that's the most impactful part of just helping me build and grow my faith in Jesus. My relationship now, it's every day I wake up, I'm like, right, I need to align my heart over and over again with God. I need that as my sole focus to reset my day, and I do that by just opening the Bible, opening God's Word. That's really impactful for me because it really influences every decision, every thought I have during the day. And beforehand, I was just living for the world. I was just speaking whatever I thought came to mind, and I was not living the correct actions. But I'm still not perfect by any measure. But of course, the hub, coming to the worship and just having that solid, truthful Bible teaching has really been impactful.
I can definitely say now, after living here for 5 months, that this time living in chaplaincy has had the most impact on my faith than in any other time in my life. Even just personally in my quiet time, I've just had such a connection with God because I'm getting such good teaching and good fellowship here in the hub. Whether that's in our weekly gatherings, getting teaching from our staff, being able to discuss what we've learned in small groups, or even just talking about those big questions of faith with other people in my house, getting to open God's Word together, getting to pray together, and even the fact knowing that you have friends who are praying for you and that you can pray for as well. It's just developed my faith to levels that I didn't think it could go.
Okay, so coming to Hub was a bit scary at the start because I was initially quite scared about the socialising aspect. There's a lot going on, you live with a lot of people, but it's turned out to be the biggest blessing and definitely has deepened my relationship with God. I've noticed that I want to spread His love a lot more because of how I see it in everyone around me. Like, I want to go out and live out my faith and share that with people, something that I was I found quite hard initially. I would say I'm Christian, but I wouldn't really live out my faith. But coming to Hub, I really just wanted to go out and share that love that I've got from people here and with others outside of campuses, down at home, wherever it is.
In the last 2 to 3 years, definitely it's been the Worship Academy has been my biggest passion. I feel very passionate about training worship leaders, and I think since I started this role 10 years ago, I've seen that there are many churches that don't have worship leaders, and so I guess over the last number of years I've been trying to see, well, how can we encourage worship leaders, how can we grow worship leaders, how do we develop them both in their musical skill and in their faith, to be able to then send them out to other churches. Haven't quite nailed it yet, but we're definitely working on it, and it's something that I'm hugely passionate about, is encouraging and growing worship leaders.
That always has to be journeying with people through the university experience, just being with people while they are here, celebrating the good times and also being there to help and support them during the difficult times. Working with the other denominations to run events and create a chaplaincy service that is all inclusive and encourages people who are different to each other to come together and learn and grow together and share with each other life's experiences, with the aim being to help people to see each other as God sees us all.
The Hub is a very unique place, and I think it's just an incredible opportunity. We get these young adults at this hugely significant time of their lives, and for me, I'm passionate about us as a team pouring into them everything that we have. How do we disciple them? How do we resource them? How do we help them to grow in their faith and in their gifts, so they leave us prepared to live as Christians in the world beyond this? For me, one of the greatest joys in that is just having a cup of tea with a student, hearing what is going on in their life, what they're struggling with, what they're encouraged by in their faith, and getting to pray with them is just the most significant thing in my week.
I would say I definitely apply. Last year I applied as a first year student going into second year, and I was quite apprehensive as I didn't know if I'd fit into chaplaincy life, if it was going to be a mistake, but it definitely hasn't been a mistake. It's been one of the best decisions I've made, and there's something for everybody in Hub. No matter your personality type, there's somewhere for you to go and somewhere for you to belong, so I would say definitely apply.
Do it. I love it, and I'm hoping to come back for a third year because frankly it's just so amazing. You get to meet so many people, so many good Christian people. You get to have a blast, you get to learn more about Jesus, you get to walk with people, you get to rely on people. There's such a good sense of community that, I mean, I haven't been elsewhere, but I can't see me getting anywhere else.
I would say definitely go for it. Like, it'll be the best decision you make. The community, the people you meet, the opportunities it'll bring. Like, one thing about Hub is there's something for everyone, whether that's evangelism, if worship's your thing. Like, God will just provide, and like He will show you your purpose. And there's everyone's so friendly. You'll meet so many new people, and it's just the best decision I made. And I know that everyone else will really benefit from it as well.
Yeah, it's honestly, it's going to be sad to go. In a few months' time, it's been the highlight of my life so far. It's a joy to wake up every day. The Hub has so much going on, so I always feel like it's not getting mundane. There's so much excitement, there's so much fun happening, and it's just a great community for new Christians or people thinking about having a faith to come and follow God.